Giving users the ability to extract specific data into Excel doesn't have to involve add-ins, VBA, or even formulas. In this post, we'll learn how using a parameterized query. For purposes of illustration, we will use an Excel workbook as a data source. It contains a named range with data downloaded from the U.S. Census Bureau. The data doesn't have to be in an Excel workbook, as this method works with Access, SQL Server, Oracle, DB2, and other databases. To prepare our worksheet, we'll set up two input cells for our parameters. In this case, we'll be searching the census data by state code and county name. For aesthetics, we will format the input labels with an accent style and our input cells with an input style. Now we can link our Excel workbook to the census data using menu option Data from Other Sources from Microsoft Query. Make sure Use the Query Wizard is unchecked, then select Data Source Excel files. Next, we browse to our data source and select the named range containing census data. Microsoft Query displays a field box where we can select all fields by double-clicking the asterisk. Microsoft Query loads the field data into the data pane. Our next step is to add our state and county criteria. Click the Show Hide Criteria icon to bring up the criteria display. Select State from the Criteria field drop-down. In the Value field, type brackets to indicate we want State to be a dynamic parameter. To test our parameter, we'll use Pennsylvania State Code PA. Note the data pane now only includes Pennsylvania records. Select Name from the next drop-down. This time we'll use the like keyword with our two brackets and a % sign to indicate this is a wildcard enabled parameter. To test this, we will type C in the parameter box and get all Pennsylvania counties beginning with C. Click the Return Data icon to close Microsoft Query and return to Excel. Excel presents the Import Data dialog. Click Properties. In the Connection Properties dialog, click the Definition tab. Click Parameters. Set Parameter 1 to get the value from our state input cell, and when that cell changes, automatically reload our data with records matching. Set Parameter 2 to get the value from our county input cell, and when it changes, reload our data. Click OK to close the Parameters dialog. Click OK to close the Connection Properties dialog. Select the upper cell where we want our data to display and click OK to close the Import Data dialog. That's it! We now have a parameterized query pulling data from an external data source without using any add-ins, formulas, or macros.